Hello everyone, this is Shelly from the Small Business Sarah team, and today in this video we're going to cover some smart ways you can utilize email marketing for your Etsy shop. Now, as with most business principles, there are some best practices for email marketing, but so much of what you'll find out there about email marketing focuses on big brands like Macy's, J. Crew, or Old Navy. And the thing is, these types of practices that big brands use don't usually work well for something like a small handmade shop. Besides, there are some practical realities that you have to consider for email marketing as a small Etsy shop versus a big brand. So big brands have marketing departments. They have big budgets. They have copywriters, graphic designers, stylists, and photographers who work together to churn out content for those daily sales emails that you likely get in your inbox. But the chances are you don't have all those resources for your Etsy shop. So that means as Etsy sellers, we need a different approach. We need an approach that's more focused on showing the people on our list how we can best serve them, because that's what's going to make us stand out. So let's talk about how you can be thinking about email marketing for your Etsy shop. So first of all, many Etsy sellers use social media to promote their shop. They might use Facebook or Instagram or Pinterest, and these are great platforms for promoting your shop. But here's the thing. If you're interested in being able to reach out directly to your customers, email marketing is a more reliable avenue. So let's dig in and talk about why email, the benefits of using email, what you can send your list, and how often to email. Okay, so first of all, why email? Well, why not just focus on social media? Yes, we just mentioned that many Etsy sellers use Facebook, Instagram, and Pinterest to market their shops. But the problem is your posts are only seen by a small percentage of your followers. So that's what email does. It cuts through that and provides a way for you to reach out to your customers directly. And there's another point here is that you don't have to stop using social media to market your shop. You can continue to use Facebook, Instagram, and Pinterest to market your shop, but it's also good to have another way to bypass the algorithm and get straight to your customers. All right, so what about the benefits of email? So we just mentioned that email does allow you to bypass the algorithm. So you're not dependent on an algorithm and engagement on your posts for the platform to show it to other people. So that's the first benefit. The second benefit is that you save money on ads. As we mentioned before, big businesses have a lot of money to spend on ads, and small businesses tend not to have a big ad budget. So if you can reach out to your people directly, you can save money because you won't have to be depending on ads to make sales. And then the third benefit of email marketing is that it allows you to build a deeper connection with the people on your list. They can get to know you, and you can go to the effort of building the know, like, and trust factor and making it easier for people to feel comfortable buying from you. So let's talk about some very practical types of emails that you could send to your list, because this is where a lot of people get hung up with email marketing. First, you can send them emails that introduce them to your products. So this could include a new product line that you might be launching, or maybe you have an upcoming sale or holiday promotion. But the key here with your email is that your email needs to make clear what the benefits are for your customer. They're wondering what's in it for them. And so when you send an email telling them about a new product, you want to make sure to focus on the benefits of the product rather than all the features and details of the product. Those things might be interesting to you, but often your customer is just really interested in what your product is going to help them do or how it's going to make their life better. And so that's what you really want to focus on, is the big picture benefit of your product. And another way you can do this is to use stories. So stories are a great option to introduce your products. You can tell the story of what you sell and how it's making a difference in your customers' lives. So that's a very compelling way to share why and how your products are going to benefit the people on your list. Another option is sending an email that shares some behind the scenes information. People like to see a peek behind the scenes. They want to understand what your business is all about. And you don't want to feel pressure that every email you send them has to be this hard sell email. And so this is a great way to kind of break up the monotony of feeling like you have to promote. So for people who are reading your email, if they can see a short video of you making whatever it is you make or working on whatever it is you work on, that can be a really engaging way for them to get a better sense of your business. Things like photos can help them picture where it is that you're working on the projects that you're going to be sending out, and that makes people feel more connected to you. Images and videos are a great way to build the know, like, and trust factor, and the know, like, trust factor has a major impact when people are making purchasing decisions. Another option is to share a freebie or a free resource. So people like getting things for free. So sending your subscribers something like a free printable or instructions for a DIY project, that can help them get excited about your business and the types of things that you are offering. Now, another really practical one is to send them seasonal content that highlights your products. So creating content that will help your customers get more out of their purchase will help you actually build loyalty in your customers, because they're going to be reminded of how your product can actually improve their lives. So this could be something like a blog post or a video that gives people ideas of how they could use your products, how they could use it for a birthday party, how they could use it for back to school, how they could use it for Thanksgiving or other holidays. So this is a way of creating a piece of content that can live on your site or have a long lifespan like a video or a blog post, and something that you can refer back to. And it gives people a sense and a big picture of how your products benefit them. Another option is to share products that complement what you offer. So this is a great way to combine efforts with other creators, and it helps you grow your customer base, because if you share your product with another creator's list and they share their products with your list, it's a great way to increase your audience without having to pay for ads and without having to just continue to email your list the same thing over and over. And the important thing is, if you are creating some sort of partnership with another shop owner, is you'll want to set up clear expectations ahead of time about what that's going to look like, because you don't want to have expectations that are unmet on either end. So it's really good to have a clear picture ahead of time of what you're expecting and what you're both hoping to get out of it. Another thing you can do is tell people about your upcoming events or craft shows. So if you're a creator who sells at events or craft shows, this is a great way to meet your customers in person, and that helps build connection. And also, it can be a great way to get some fun photos taken with people who are there to check out your products. And if you get permission from the people that visit your booth, these are images that you could also use in your marketing. Just make sure you get their permission. So events and shows also give you the opportunity to connect with other makers and potentially collaborate with them. So we've talked about you could potentially collaborate with other Etsy sellers, but if you sell in person at shows and events, this can be a great way to build your network and also get your products in front of other people's audiences, and also share other products that you discover with your audience. All right, so let's talk about how often you should email your list. So the first point is that it's really important not to ghost your list and only email when you want to sell something. People are going to become cynical if the only time you ever email them is when you want to sell something. So that's why generally it's a good idea to aim for emailing once a week or every other week. And at a minimum, you really want to email once a month. Otherwise, it's going to be hard for people to remember who you are and what you sell. So the minimum would be at once a month, and then ideally every week or every other week, just to help you be consistent in their inbox. And if you're sharing interesting ideas and tips with them, they're going to be more likely to remember you when they're ready to make that purchase. Now, if you are running a special promotion, it can be okay to email more frequently. You don't want to be doing this all the time, but for a special promotion, that's another option you can consider. And one way to prevent people from getting frustrated if you are emailing more frequently is to give them the option to opt out of a particular promotion. Most email service providers have a way that they could click a link and you can tag them, and then that would remove them from the additional emails of a particular promotion. And if you're running something like a Black Friday special or a special kind of seasonal sale, this might be something to consider if you would like to send more emails than usual. What about the potential mindset issue? Because if we talk about how frequently to email our list, a lot of people get worried about the fact that, oh no, I'm going to be bothering people if I email them. But we probably want to not get bogged down in this, because if we start thinking that we're bothering people, we won't ever send emails. So here's a way to reframe your thoughts on this. So first of all, you are running a business. And the second point is you do have something valuable to offer to your subscribers. So when you show up regularly as a business owner, as someone who's offering value and ideas and encouragement to the people on your list, that is valuable. And as you do that consistently, you will be building up the know, like, and trust factor, because they'll be seeing you show up regularly. They'll be seeing behind the scenes. They'll be hearing about different events and products that you're creating, and they'll get a fuller picture of who you are. So when they need to purchase what you sell, they're going to remember you. And so this is a way to kind of bring it back to the types of emails. When you have this variety, it helps to build that know, like, and trust factor, because it makes you a person rather than just a big brand like Old Navy. We also have a couple other videos if you are thinking, okay, I might give this email thing a shot. We have a couple other videos that can help you get started. We have one on how to build your email list as an Etsy seller. And that one walks you through how to set up a landing page so that you can actually start collecting email addresses. And then there's also another video that shows you where you can share your landing pages in your Etsy shop. So be sure to check out those other two videos. We'll link them at the bottom of this video. And then if you have questions, feel free to leave a comment, and we will be checking the comments and answering questions as they come in.